and thank you for joining me, Alyssa Arundell, for your November 2020 tarot card reading. Really honoured that you're sharing your space with me here for this video. If you would like to check out your free 3-card tarot reading, you can do so by clicking on the link down beneath this video, or indeed reach out to myself for a live one-to-one reading. But without further ado, let's get into this month and see what information holds for your specific zodiac sign. Hello Libra, and thank you so much for joining me for your November 2020 tarot card reading. Let's see what this month holds for you. So we kickstart the month here with the 8 of Cups. This is a lovely card to come up for you, Libra, because the 8 of Cups is about moving forward. It's about moving on from a situation, but there is a sense of optimism that comes with this card. A sense of there's a brighter day happening, and I think there is some excitement emotionally starting to stir within you, Libra, particularly if it has been a time of, stress and worry within your emotional sector. So what is blocking this progress though? Because all of us have the challenges. Nothing ever runs completely smoothly. You have the 7 of Swords that comes up as your blockage card, Libra. The 7 of Swords isn't that easy, really, I've got to be honest. It can represent a theft of some kind or some kind of slander. So is there a rumour going round about you, Libra, that may have some basis in truth but may have been elaborated, or it might be completely fabricated? I think it's time that you if that is the case, put your foot down, assert yourself, and ask and sort of set the record straight, if you like. Give your version of events rather than letting this get out of control. It could mean that someone is stealing from you. Now, this could be in a material sense, but it could be your energy. Is someone always coming to you for advice, or dumping on you, as they say, but then they're never willing to hear your problems or worries or concerns? So again, it's about asserting your boundaries and letting people know what is and what isn't acceptable, because that's really going to help you move forwards in a big way if you can assert yourself, Libra. Your foundation card for this month is a lovely card to come up because it's the 9 of Pentacles. The 9 of Pentacles represents harvest coming in. If you've been waiting patiently for something to come into fruition, now is the time that you can really start to reap those rewards, particularly financially or, in a material sense. You have had to be very, very patient. And this card is saying that is going to be rewarded, and you are going to see some things growing from all that hard work that you have put in. Your past card for the month of November, Libra, is the Page of Swords, but he is reversed. The Page of Swords can represent a youth in your life who's maybe going through a difficult process. Usually they will reach out to you, but because it's reversed, I kind of feel like they might be keeping something secret. Now, I don't think this is to do with purposely trying to keep you in the dark. I think they're almost trying to protect your feelings or sort it all out themselves. This is a past card, so the truth might have come to light in the meantime. It is also a card about signing contracts and reviewing things very carefully, but again, it's reversed. So if you have felt pressured into making a quick decision, maybe it's too late to put the brakes on now, and you might be kicking yourself thinking, oh, I wish I'd have given myself a bit longer to think things through. Don't worry. There is always a chance to rectify things. Life is constantly moving. It's like a wave on the ocean. It doesn't just stay stagnant. So if you are kicking yourself over something that you've signed or a decision you've rushed into, I think it's time to just treat it as a life lesson almost, and stop giving yourself so much grief about it. You've learned from it now. The card that is spiritually crowning you, Libra, is the Queen of Cups. This is about nurture, kindness, romance, feeling loved, feeling in love. And I really feel, because this is your spiritual crowning card, I think this month, Libra, is going to be really important that you give yourself that self-love, self-nurture. Go for those walks in nature. You know, have that bath or shower with the oils. Treat yourself in a very gentle way, almost like your inner child. Give yourself that hug and let people know around you if you need a little bit of emotional support this month. Because it is possible that, especially if there is a little bit of backstabbing that's been going on, I feel that you'll just need a little bit more reassurance than usual. But you're definitely getting that from the divine and your guides and your angels, because this is what is your spiritual crowning card. So you are incredibly loved, Libra. Your immediate future is the Ace of Cups. Again, this is a card of falling in love, either with a person, so this could be a new partner in your life. If you're in a current relationship, I feel like a new spark will be reignited, but this isn't just shallow lust, that kind of passion. This is something more deep and something more meaningful. This is about commitment, things really deepening. It can mean a new house or a move to a new location. So for some of you, that will be the case. But I feel as though your cup is running over this month. And by sort of the middle of the month, I think you're going to feel a lot more emotionally fulfilled than you have done for quite some time. Your state of mind for the month of November, Libra, is the Knight, of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles represents messages coming in, particularly about your finances or your material plane. So again, this could be news of a new contract, anything involving homes, investments, loans, grants, pay rises, anything like that. So your state of mind is actually drawing a lot of abundance to you. You, like we said with that Nine of Pentacles, you put in the hard graft now. It's just waiting for that letter to come through, waiting for that confirmation to be received. And I think you will hear the news that you've been waiting for this month, Libra. Your outside influence is the Five of Swords. This isn't the easiest card to come up. You've got a bit of a mixed bag, to be honest, in terms of your emotions and things that are happening. I feel in some areas of your life, you're going to feel very fulfilled this month. You're going to feel very wanted and very attractive and very needed. Your material, financial life, I think, is going to improve a lot this month. But I get the feeling that, I don't know, for some of you, it will be to do with your work. For some of you, it will be to do with family and friendship groups. But there is a bit of backstabbing again. The Five of Swords is an outside influence, so this is something that's coming into your situation. And what this card is asking you is to pick your battles wisely. So, you know, I said earlier that you need to assert yourself and stand up for yourself and put the record straight. I think you need to do it in a non-aggressive way. And what I mean by that is to stick to the facts, stick to your truth, but don't get embroiled into the drama. So you're being assertive, but you're not being aggressive, because I feel like someone or some people, some situation is really going to try and press your buttons this month. And I think in some ways that's to make you look like the bad guy. So please don't rise to the bait, rise above it. There's a little bit of trickery going on, but it's nothing that you can't handle. So let's see your hopes and fears for this month, Libra, because this will be important. You've got Temperance, so you're really being asked here to not burn the candle at both ends, to just find some time for balance, particularly in relation to your fitness and your diet. You know, for many of us in times of stress, you know, we all have different coping mechanisms, and some of those aren't healthy. So before you reach for the, you know, packet of cigarettes or the bottle of red wine a night, or that extra munch, it's going to be different for everybody, of course. But it's just asking you to think twice about it, because you've come so far on your journey in getting yourself more structured and settled. you don't really want to waste all of that. But Temperance is also about alchemy. You know, if we look here, she is not only balancing, but she's mixing. So I feel like there's something magical as well about you this month, Libra. You know, your hope is that you can turn this water into wine. You know, I kind of feel like you're very good at making something out of nothing, or something out of very little. People around you, I think, probably are generally quite amazed by how far you can stretch your resources and the creative ways of dealing with life's challenges that you come up with. So you should be very, very proud of that as well. And then your outside influence for this month is the Four of Wands. This is such a happy card to end up on. And I'm really glad that this has become your outcome, Libra, because this is about home. I definitely feel for some of you it is this house move, and I think you're going to be really happy in your new home. For some of you, it's going to be more of a feeling of security that is coming into your being, particularly if there has been uncertainty around employment, or again, like we said, your finances. I feel by the end of the month, you're feeling more settled, you're feeling more supported. And I do think that whoever's been trying to get under your skin will kind of just get bored and back off. The rumours, if they do exist, will die out as long as you don't feed the trolls. So there you have your monthly tarot card reading for November 2020. Thank you again for sharing your space with me throughout this video. If you'd like to check out your free 3-card tarot reading, once more you can do so by clicking the link down beneath this description box. But thank you so much for joining me, and until we speak again next month, take care, stay safe, and many blessings. Alyssa.